What is going on, everybody? Respawning over here. Today I'll be bringing you one of the best submachine gun class setup you can ever use in Black Ops 3 to date. Now if you find this very helpful, definitely leave in the comments down below, and if you have any requests, put in the comments and I'll definitely do a video over that. So before we get into this, I want to state the video in the background. I did cut it up some, cut all the parts that were exciting and more interesting. And definitely pay attention to the second round, because the second round I just went off and got a lot of streaks and quad. It was amazing, let's just say that. So let's get into it. So the class you'll be seeing here is the Weevil. Now I call it the Weevil, I just thought it is easier to say, but it's the Weevil submachine gun. And apparently what it says is a full auto submachine gun, large magazine, and capacity with modest damage. So what that means is that it has a very decent damage at medium to long range, and it has a very large magazine capacity. Now why I think this is one of the better submachine gun, and probably the biggest reason why, is because of the large magazine. It has 50 bullets in it. I think it's either 40 or 50, not for sure. I think it's 50. Yeah, it's 50. all right, and that's a lot for a submachine gun. I think it's the it's the largest magazine size out of all submachine guns and assault rifles, so that kind of beats it in that category. So let's get into the attachments here. So as you can see here, I have stock, quick draw, and grip. Now why do you need all these? Well, when you want to be very fast with the submachine gun, you definitely want quick draw so you can win most of those fights up close quarter and all that. This gun does have quite a bit of recoil when you don't have it, so I definitely prefer you guys to have grip. And stock was just something I had put on there just to see how it works, but you can put, if you want to replace stock, I would either do long barrel or maybe even fast mags. I know when I get this gun leveled up more, I'm gonna put long barrel over stock, because I don't think stock is much of a problem to me in any Call of Duty. People like to use it, but if you don't know what stock is, it basically makes you move faster while aiming down the sights, and that it's not really much of a big difference at all. So definitely, if you have a different attachments you prefer, definitely use that. So secondary, I prefer none, so I can have extra attachments, no optics or attachments with that. Lethals and tacticals, you can have any of them, but I prefer all of them to be in the perks. So let's get into the perks. So perk 1, I have Ghost on. This is just so I can be a little bit silent when I'm not shooting and running around, so people don't see me on UAVs, or if you're playing Search and Destroy, they won't see you planting or defusing a bomb, or while controlling a score streak. So that's quite interesting that they put that in the perk of the Ghost. So that's very, very cool to me. Sixth Sense, people do not use Sixth Sense whatsoever, and I find that very interesting, because Sixth Sense is one of the most powerful perks in my, well, I think it's probably the best perk out of all the perks in this game. Because if you don't know what Sixth Sense is, it's in perk 1, and it displays a minimap indicator with the direction of the nearby enemy. So basically, when you're close to an enemy, if you look at your map, it shows a red angle going to where that enemy closest to you is, and it's very, very helpful when using a submachine gun, because submachine gun is not based for long range, but on medium to short range, and we won't see anybody close range most of the time. You see them kind of far away, but sometimes you don't see them behind you or close to you. So definitely use Sixth Sense, because I think it's probably the best perk in the game. Perk 2 is anti-up. Perk 2, you can use anything in your honest opinion. What I prefer is anti-up, mostly because I want to get the streaks I have, and I did manage to get it twice in this game, which is very, very cool. Anti-up, it just spawns with a starting bonus to your score streak meter every time you spawn in, so that's very, very helpful. It doesn't do it at halftime. Every time you spawn, you get a starting bonus, which I believe it's like 100 or 150. It's not much, but it's definitely a good start. And for the final perk is Blast Suppressor. Now I cannot stress this, guys, enough of why you need this. So Blast Suppressor is kind of coming from Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Every time you use your double jump or thruster, you be seen on the radar, and people just go at you and they just kill you instantly. And it's the same thing in this game, but you don't really thrust much. But once you're using wall runs and you're trying to slide and try getting high up in there, you definitely want to use blast suppressor. If you're not going to jump or slide or anything like that, don't put perk 3 on. But I think this is one of the other better ones out there that you should use. And if you don't want to use blast suppressor, I prefer you to either use tactical mass or gun hold. One of those two. Both of them work very, very fine. And look at that. Get that quad with the Hellstorm missile, which is just amazing. That's a pretty good improvement. And with the Wraith that just comes in there and didn't do much work as I expected it to. But hey, what you gonna get? So I hope you guys did find this video informational. If you have any requests on any gun, I'll probably be doing a couple more of these. Don't know if it's gonna be assault rifles or LMGs. It just depends on what you guys prefer, and I would definitely do it what you guys want. And so hope you guys did enjoy. Leave a like because it just helps my channel, and comment if you have any questions. I answer all of them. Like I said, if you have any guns that you prefer for me to go over, definitely put that in the comments. And I hope you guys did enjoy. Leave a like, comment down below, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys later. Yeah.